Well, if you hear a loud rumble in Tampa this weekend, don't panic. It's not the thunderstorms, it's the monsters out there. Horsepower taking flight.
Not the kind under your bed, by the way. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, bringing monster trucks and freestyle motocross riders together for the very first time at Benchmark International Arena. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Nick Valturo joining us live from Benchmark this morning.
Yeah, and Nick and the White Kicks this morning. You got to see how those are doing out there. It is pretty amazing that there's usually the ice out there, then concerts. Now there's a whole lot of dirt.
Yeah, they build the track. It's pretty awesome. You want to check out the kicks, I'm going to let Bernie give you a look at the shoes right now.
Have
they
they
are
made it?
white shoes, but
They're
they
still
are
alive.
from
Yeah.
Timu, so they're holding up
Still
pretty
pretty
good.
white.
They're still on. The fabric still works. I mean, they still hold it up. So you know what? The monsters are not out under the bed. They're out in full force, and a lot of people out here are hungry for some of that horsepower, and it's one of the coolest things around. It's Monster Jam meets motocross, so you have a little bit of everything. We have death-defying stunts. We have people defying gravity. We have Mavericks of the Mayhem with me right here. Tony Ochs with Digatron. Just talk about what people are going to witness. This is so cool, man. You're looking at 12,000 pounds of steel.
They're going to witness the most crazy thing they've ever seen. That's what they're going to see here at the bench this weekend in Tampa, because we've got Team JCB Digatron here, a World Finals freestyle champion truck, and we're going to come out here and just tear this thing apart. It's looking beautiful and shiny right now, but I can guarantee you by the end of this weekend it's not going to be looking so good. We're going to do huge backflips, combinations, huge air, wild racing, and my buddy TJ, he's going to come out here and just fly with that dirt bike.
You know what? It's so cool. I mean, you look at the tires, 600 pounds alone for each tire. You talk about the size of these. We're talking about 12,000 pounds of steel flying through the air. Man, when you're behind the wheel, you were just telling me before, the faster you go, the smoother it is.
Yeah, we've got some of the greatest suspension technology in these Monster Jam trucks. And honestly, the slower you go, you hit a bump when you're just putting around. That's the one that you feel. You know, the harder you run this truck, the higher you fly it, the smoother it really is. And that's quite the opposite of what most people probably think it is.
You know, one of the coolest things is we're at Benchmark Arena right now, so it's a more intimate setting than when we're over at Ray J. So the people really get a close, first-hand look at all the action. So it's going to be loud, and they're probably going to need those earplugs, but you're going to put on a show.
Yeah, it is going to be loud. Bring your earplugs. But whether you're in a football-sized stadium or a hockey or NBA arena, you know, this is the big leagues of monster trucks. This is Monster Jam, baby. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be very technical in here, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun for everybody.
You heard them. A whole lot of fun for everybody. Those tickets, they're on sale. They start around $30, and they have shows starting tonight, going through the weekend. The Freestyle Mania. It's sweeping Tampa, so come out and get hungry for a lot of that horsepower. For right now, reporting live in Tampa, Nick Valturo, 10 Tampa Bay News.
All right, thanks, Nick. Monster Jam, baby.
Yeah.
I'm always impressed by the wheels. With all the dirt out there, they're always like shiny. And
Not
they
for
look
long.
great. Yeah,
Not
it
for
won't last
long.
long.
That's how they start. Good time for
amazing.
kids and big kids out there as well.
Imagine trying to clean that thing afterwards.
No thanks. Somebody's probably dedicated to do that.
That's right, yes. I hope they're getting paid well.